On New Canadians, we will be learning about MOSAIC, a settlement organization in British Columbia that helps newcomers integrate into the Canadian society. For that, we have with us David Lee. He's the Director, Employment, Language and Social Enterprises, and will be talking to us about MOSAIC, its services and the support available. Welcome, David.
Thank you, Shruti.
Now tell us about MOSAIC, introduce it to our viewers, and tell us how you support newcomers in the region.
Well, as mentioned, MOSAIC is a settlement organization. We offer the combination of settlement, language, and employment services for newcomers, as well as people who've been in Canada for a long time. And we're happy to serve over 26,000 clients per year. The other thing that we offer is training and supports to individuals who are looking to become more engaged in their communities. And that includes social and civic engagement, such as board training for racialized newcomers.
And what are some key challenges that newcomers face in Canada, and what are your tips to overcome those?
Well, one of the things we've learned is every person and every family that we serve as client has unique needs. But the patterns we see are barriers around familiarity with what it means to be living in particular communities in Canada, accessing the employment market, integrating school children into the education system here in Canada, finding housing. So there are so many different barriers that can come in different combinations with each of the clients we serve.
What unique initiatives does MOSAIC offer when it comes specifically to employment, language barriers that newcomers might face?
One of the things that we pay a lot of attention to are the ways we can support clients in more integrated ways. So for example, MOSAIC has the combination of settlement, language, and employment services. We also have a social enterprise which provides translation and interpretation services. And we feel that by providing these multiple services and looking at how our different teams can come together to provide integrated approaches to how we serve our clients, or warm referrals from one service to another, that's a really unique way that we do things at MOSAIC.
And after the initial stage of integration in Canada, newcomer professionals might want to advance their careers or might want to start their own business. What tips do you have for them?
One of the things that I feel is showing itself time and again is the value of staying connected to a circle of people, not only family and friends, but also a professional network. And that's something that we pay attention to at MOSAIC, is providing those networking opportunities so that people can extend themselves out in stepping stone fashion. We have smaller sessions, we have annual conferences where people can even have opportunities to share their stories to an audience of newcomers if they would like to share their own experience to help others.
Could you elaborate on some of these services that you just mentioned and how they're delivered, like how newcomers can access them?
Absolutely. So we have mentorship programs which allow people to first become connected to people who work in a particular profession or a particular type of organization. And in turn, we've seen many people who've been clients actually in turn become mentors to others. That's an ongoing program. Another opportunity is every year in early November, we hold an immigrant professionals conference, which is specifically targeted at gathering up to 200 or more people who have the identity as being someone with a profession prior to coming to Canada, and looking at really learning from each other, sharing stories, as well as very practical tips. So this past year, we profiled how newcomers can really leverage artificial intelligence, AI, in their job search, but making it unique to what the experience of an immigrant professional would be.
Let's end this chat with some words of advice from you when it comes to how newcomers can set themselves up for success in this country.
One of the pieces of advice that I might give is it takes meeting different people from many different places within the community to move to that next step. So let's be specific around finding a job. And it could be 100 people that a person may need to talk to. We do not know which of those 100 could be the person that actually connects me directly to employment. And so it's getting out there and finding a chance to meet people, whether it's in a conference setting, an event, whether it's in a workshop to a program that I've signed up to, or if it's a one-on-one, quick coffee to meet someone who's made their time available.
Thank you so much, David, for your time and for sharing this advice with us.